Hello everybody, my name is Memo. This is my channel, FancyMemo. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the monthly music rundown where I will be talking about some of my favorite music from the month of September. And not gonna lie, this past month kind of sucked, which is unfortunate since, this month, has my birthday. I was born on September 8th. I would like to celebrate my birthday month with a lot of great music, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of great music to talk about today. In fact, everything you see on the thumbnail is everything I will be talking about in this episode. We don't have a lot to talk about today, so this will probably be a short one, but nevertheless, the picks that I have for today are pretty good. I really enjoy these albums and singles. I hope you all do as well. So yeah, I'm excited to share some of my favorite music from this past month. I do want to apologize really quickly because we're almost like a week into October and I'm just now dropping my monthly rundown video, so sorry about that. I'm busy with college and everything, but yeah, let's just jump into it. But before we do, if you like music related content like this, please subscribe, since that is what I do here. And if you're already subscribed and you want more of this for some reason, check out my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you like basketball, more specifically NBA basketball, I have a basketball podcast. It's called Above the Rim Rundown, where we run down all things NBA. Check it out if you're interested. Even though I haven't updated this, I have an Amazon storefront. If you're planning on buying accessories for your records, if you're planning on buying some records that I have in my collection, go check out the storefront. If you purchase through there, I get a little kickback from it. It's nothing extra on your end. You're just helping me out a little bit. So there's that. And if you make music and you want us to work together a little bit, I have this option right here called the $5 review, where if you go to my PayPal, send me $5, I will talk about your music in a monthly rundown video for only $5. Now I will be completely honest while talking about your music, so if it sucks, I'll say it sucks. If it's good, I'll glaze. So yeah, this is an option. If you make music, $5 review. If you're interested, send $5 to the PayPal and we'll work something out. Alright, let's talk about some albums. There's one album from this past month that I really enjoyed. I'll start with that. And then another one that was released, I believe, months ago, but I still want to talk about it. So let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's start with the new Maruja album. I think that is how you say this band's name, and it is called Pain to Power. I wouldn't say I listened to this a lot this past month, but I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I'm considering this to be one of my front runners for rock album of the year. I really like how heavy this album is. It's very aggressive and violent. Yet there's some beautiful moments, especially with the singing. The singing here is spectacular. And honestly, this album is just up my alley. It's exactly what I like in regards to rock music today. This might be a very lazy comparison, but it does remind me of Black Midi or early Black Country New Road. Two bands that I really enjoy. And clearly, if I see some of those elements of those bands within this album, I clearly am going to enjoy it a lot, which I do. I love this album. So yeah, I hope you guys check this album out. Again, it's very fiery, very in your face, but there are some beautiful moments within it. The instrumentals are gorgeous. I love all the sax implemented within the album. It's a great album. I highly recommend it. I hope you all have checked this one out. The next album I'm going to talk about was released in the month of June, and it is called Oxus 7 by Oxus. This is a very interesting record from the artist named Oxus, and how I discovered her was when I went to the Magdalena Bay concert almost 2 weeks ago now. She was the opener for Magdalena Bay, and I really enjoyed her performance there. She really surprised me because it was straight up a one-woman show. She, had her mixer thing, her electric guitar, her voice in a dream, and she pulled off a really great performance. She would play the percussion audio on the mixer or whatever, and then as that goes, she starts playing on the electric guitar. Once she got the riff ready to go, she'll loop it, so that'll be part of the song. And then from there, she just continues to layer with her guitar, with her vocals, and perform each song. So she's essentially building the song as the performance goes. And I thought that was very impressive. I know artists like Mark Rebellet does that a lot with his performances. So it's pretty cool to see an artist do that live. I thought that was really cool. And the songs she played were awesome. What I find very interesting about her is her obsession with fish. As you can see with this album cover, it's like, what is it? Baby puffer fish. All of these songs are related to fishes in a way, some more obvious than others. But yeah, there's songs called Flounder, Goldfish, some great songs with great singing. I believe one of these tracks she's singing in French the entire time. I genuinely like the music here, very electronic. I doubt that this album will make a push for my album of the year, but it's still an excellent little project from an upcoming artist that I see a lot of potential in. I really enjoyed her show. She's very quirky, very adorable. There's a lot to love here, so check out this project from Oxus. Again, it's called Oxus 7. Check it out, especially if you love fish. Alright, there are no EPs this month that I am going to go over, so we're going to skip that. We do have a few singles though. We do have a few singles, so let's talk about them. Starting with, this new Gorillaz track right here. The Happy Dictator. What a track. What a track from my favorite band of all time, Gorillaz, coming back with a great single that, it's interesting that they chose this as the single because, there's a lot that went into this single. It's not, a straightforward, like, poppy banger. It's like a straight up, like, character piece about this, like, dictator that's trying to prove to the listener that, the place that he is in charge of is this happy and amazing place with no issues whatsoever. But, you can get the sense that that might not be true. Very interesting writing here. I thought the performance from 2D was great. I think Sparks here provides a lot with their features. I kind of see them as like the citizens that are being controlled by this happy dictator, and it seems like they're being forced to try to also convince you that this is like some happy place when it probably isn't. The production here is absolutely beautiful. I'm simply just hyped for their new album. I believe, what is it called, The Mountains, could be released in like 5 months now, which is kind of crazy. That's kind of a long time, but it is what it is. I'm just excited for new Gorillaz. Like, they're my favorite band. I'm gonna be hyped. Next track, this one's a great one. Genesis Owusu with Pirate Radio. He is going off. He is absolutely going off, just cussing out basically everybody that he doesn't like Elon Musk and incels, right wingers, basically just rapping about his distaste for these evil people that are so powerful within our society and who have affected a lot of regular people in a negative way. So yeah, this one's politically charged. This one's angry. If you like that kind of hip-hop music, I definitely recommend this track. God, this is amazing. One of my favorites of this year for sure. Next, this one's interesting. This one's for sure interesting. So we have Tia Corinne and Jid on Backyard. This track is freaky. It's insanely freaky with Tia Corinne rapping her ass off in like the most aggressive and angry way and just talking about like the freakiest subject matter you could think of. She goes off so hard, so insane on this track that I was actually scared that Jid wasn't gonna come through and match the energy. I thought he was gonna ruin the song. This was the first time where I thought a Jid feature would ruin the song because I didn't think he'll match this energy. But he did. He did, and it worked. It honestly all worked pretty well. The subject matter here isn't something that you should play in front of grandma, in front of your like 7-year-old sister or whatever. But if you're just trying to have some fun, you're trying to get hyped, this is a great banger in order to get the job done, I guess. Surprisingly, I really enjoyed this one. Next, Magdalena Bay. I love these two. I love this duo. I just mentioned earlier how I saw them live a couple weeks ago, and I actually did get to see them perform both Second Sleep and Star Eyes. Beautiful performance, as you'd imagine from this duo. And yeah, these two tracks are very beautiful, with Second Sleep having a beautiful performance from Micah. Her vocals sounded absolutely amazing on that track. I love how the instrumental progresses on that one. On Star Eyes, her vocals are a bit more like subdued, a lot calmer, but the production here really flourishes towards the end with this like kind of like jazzy outro. Both tracks absolutely beautiful contenders for my favorite songs of the year. Like, they're up there for sure. They're beautiful tracks. Very well done. Very amazing tracks. Love them both a lot. Next, we got this interesting one from Tame Impala. We got Dracula. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be for their upcoming album, but you know, this one got a spooky feel to it. This one got like a Halloween feel to it. Obviously being called Dracula. There's a lot of references to Dracula, so much so that it kind of gives off like a Halloween song vibe, interestingly enough. The production is very upbeat, very dancey. Honestly, it's probably the most interesting track Tame Impala has dropped for this upcoming album cycle. Again, I don't know if this is for the album or it's for Halloween. Either way, this is surprisingly like their best song out of the singles they've released this year. So I don't know what that says about this upcoming album, but Dracula, this track here is very solid. And as I said earlier, I don't have a lot of songs to go over today. I don't have a lot of music to go over today. So we're at the final track, and it is Brown Sugar by Redveil and Memo. This is a very like low-key, calm banger. I love the vibe here. Very soulful, very smooth, as you expect from like a Smino song. Not so much from a Redveil song, but Redveil really pulled it off here. Both of these guys have a lot of chemistry. The song here is nice to listen to, easy on the ear. Very, very impressive track here. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have checked this song out. I've checked out the rest of the songs out. I've checked out the 2 albums I mentioned because they're all great. And yeah, that's it. That's my music monthly rundown for the month of September. I told you guys it was going to be short. I didn't have a lot to talk about this month. But hopefully, you know, next month I have more to talk about. Oh my god. You know what I did? You know what I messed up on? Give me a sec. I almost forgot this new Danny Brown track, Starburst. Don't mind the horrible render of the single cover. But yeah, this track is one of the best tracks of the year. Danny Brown continues to evolve and push himself as an artist by jumping on this like electronic hyper pop-esque production, something that he's been very into as of late, and now he's jumping into this realm and doing it very well, jumping on a crazy instrumental with multiple phases. It even has this like spoken word outro at the end. This track is insane. Only an artist as talented as Danny Brown could pull off a song like this. So yeah, even though I almost forgot to talk about this song, do not sleep on this track. Do not sleep on this upcoming Danny Brown album. This will be amazing. Maybe you won't get it at first, but you know, that's the thing with Danny Brown. People don't get it at first, but years later, it clicks and his work is considered classic. So I'm sure that's what's gonna happen here. People are gonna, you know, be very confused, probably not be into the album, but I guarantee it, in like 5 years, it will go down as one of his best projects, assuming that it's actually good. You know, it's not out yet, obviously. Still need to listen to it, but I am so confident in his talent that like it's gonna be great. So yeah, Starburst is the last track I'm gonna mention for today. Now that's the end. Thank you for watching September's Music Monthly Rundown. Sorry for it being late. I'll try to do better next month, where I will definitely be talking about the new Taylor Swift album. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video makes sense, right? Comment down below. What is your favorite album from this past month? Mine is the new Maruja album, Pain to Power. Let me know your favorite EP of the month. I didn't have one, but you know, you guys put me on, hopefully. Let me know your favorite single of the month. Mine is definitely The Happy Dictator by Gorillaz featuring The Sparks. If you like music related content like this, please subscribe, since that is what I do here. And if you're already subscribed and you want more of this for some reason, check out my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you like basketball, more specifically NBA basketball, I have a basketball podcast. It's called Above the Rim Rundown, where we run down all things NBA. Check it out if you're interested. If you want to help me out and you want to get some vinyl related stuff, some vinyl accessories, some vinyl itself, you could go to my Amazon storefront, purchase through there, and I get a little kickback from it. If you make music and you want me to talk about your music at the end of every month, check out the $5 reviews. You just send $5 to my PayPal. We talk about what you want me to listen to. I'll give it a listen and I'll talk about your project, your song, your album, EP, whatever, at the end of the month during one of my Music Monthly Rundown videos. So if that's interesting to you, consider the $5 reviews. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Goodbye.